What's going on, y'all? The Island Rixx here with another video. It's 1:51 a.m. Just got in the house not too long ago. Got some in my face. Wanted to ask y'all a question. Who would you rather take? Who would you rather have on your team? And leave it in a comment below. Let me know. Who would you rather have, Russell Westbrook, or would you rather have D'Angelo Russell? And the reason I ask this is because, it's been a lot of talk about trading for Russell Westbrook, adding Russell Westbrook to the team, to the Lakers, And for me personally, I would rather have D'Angelo Russell. The problem is with a lot of people is we go by the worldwide leader of sports, of course. Not we, but people in general. They base their opinions off the worldwide leader in sports, and a lot of these guys don't even study basketball. They don't study the analytics. They don't care about none of that stuff. They're just going based off opinion, and it's like a popularity contest. It's all politics, basically. The situation that happened with D'Angelo Russell is probably is most likely the reason why a lot of people would take a lot of these guys before D'Angelo Russell, but they're not letting the game. It's just like with Kobe. Kobe was outspoken. He had a lot of flaws, but they're still putting Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant. So it's just, even with Allen Iverson was a great point guard, and they're putting point guards before Allen Iverson. It's all politics. It's all politics. It's not about the game. They don't base it off the game, ESPN. And so y'all would not appreciate a lot of great athletes that come along. It's a lot of great athletes that come along, but their work and their accolades and things, then the statistics and everything that they work hard for gets diminished because you have people on a worldwide platform in front of hundreds of billions of people, and they diminish these what people work hard for. They could spend days in the gym. It's like you going to work every day, and you got somebody, and you could be the employee of the week, month. You always do your job well, but you have somebody that's constantly trying to bring you down at the job or something like that, and they're constantly making you seem like a bad person when you're putting in all the work. But anyway, like I said, me personally, I would rather have D'Angelo Russell, and here's why. D'Angelo Russell played. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put up the picture, and I'm gonna compare the statistics. D'Angelo Russell's only 20 years old, and we're going by last year. At 19 years old, he only averaged 13 points a game, but you have to realize he only got 28 minutes. Russell Westbrook is playing at 34 minutes, and he has more turnovers than him. If you look at the three-point percentage, I'm going to pull it up on the screen. You should see it on the screen. As you look at D'Angelo Russell and Russell Westbrook three-point percentage, you can see that. Hold on one second. You can see that Russell Westbrook three-point percentage is 29%, and he averaged about 4 turnovers per game. And this is probably why Kevin Durant left. This is part of the reason why he left. I'm not gonna say that's the sole reason, but Golden State is a three-point shooting team. Kyrie Irving played a huge factor with his 3 points, his three-pointer, and throughout the series, if you watch the NBA Finals, you've seen that Kyrie Irving's three-point percentage and his three-pointer was very effective in that series. Also, they had J.R. Smith, who also spread at the floor, and that's what helped. And LeBron 3-point percentage went up as well. So we're in the 3-point shooting league. So you guys have to understand that they're not going to. They don't have no 3-point shooters over there in OKC really like that. You see, as you look at the numbers, you can see that Russell Westbrook 3-point percentage fell down as well. It went down. So what's happening is, as Russell Westbrook, he's a great player, but he's getting older, so he has to rely a lot on his athleticism. He never really had a 3-point shot like that, so he has to rely a lot on his athleticism. He's a great player, but he relies a lot on his athleticism with getting to the rim and driving to the lane. He could post up, but other than that, but we're in a 3-point shooting league, so posting up is, it's not going to do you that much. You got to be able to spread the floor and get your threes and hit the open man. And Kevin Durant is open, is trying to, he's pretty much contested, and which means is these defenders aren't double teaming Russell Westbrook. Because if they double team Russell Westbrook, then you have KD who's open, but they know they could leave Russell Westbrook open and they don't have to double team him. So a lot of shots that Kevin Durant take are going to be contested. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but it makes sense once you look at, if you go back and watch the numbers. You go back and read the numbers, but it totally makes sense. Klay Thompson's father made a comment today. Him and Mike Trudell was having an interview. Well, I guess you could say they were talking on the podcast, and he was basically saying that he don't want to pass first. He don't want to shoot first point guard. So, but he would. Mike Trudell asked him would he like to play with Damian Lillard. He said no. But then Mike Trudell asked him would he like to play with Steph Curry. And he thinks that Steph Curry passes more than remind you, D'Angelo Russell was only 20 years old, and he was 19 when he was playing. So, my thing is, he thinks that Steph Curry passes more. He doesn't think that Steph Curry is a shoot first point guard when he is actually. My thing is, people are letting the politics get the best of it. We're not talking about on the court. And he said that he would never be able to play with D'Angelo Russell. And my thing is, we're talking about basketball. People can't separate business from, they can't separate the business from personal. It's just something personal. You gotta get your mind out of that. It's about business, man. And D'Angelo Russell's a great player. And if you look at the numbers, the statistics, he only had 2.5 turnovers. That's two turnovers, with this, which is less than Russell Westbrook at 28 years old. Look at the field goal percentages. And look at the age. Russell Westbrook, D'Angelo Russell's going to get better and better, and he's only 20. So just imagine when he turned 24, his numbers are probably going to look better than Russell Westbrook did at that age. At age 20, Russell Westbrook was 20, and he averaged only 2 more points than. At the age 20, Russell Westbrook only averaged 2 more points than D'Angelo Russell. He had more turnovers, and his 3-point percentage was nowhere near D'Angelo Russell. So y'all have to watch the numbers instead of being so caught up on the names. That's no knock to Russell Westbrook. He's still a great player. But I think that was part of the reason why Kevin Durant left. He said it was going to be a basketball decision. So if you look at the numbers and you see the turnovers and everything, and his numbers are going down because he has to rely a lot on his athleticism. They're probably going to go up a little bit more with Kevin Durant being out, but that's because he's trying to take the load. But as he get older, the athleticism is going to wear down, and the injuries start. You have to factor into injuries and all that. So, me personally, I would rather have D'Angelo Russell than to have Russell Westbrook. People so caught up on names, but in 3 or 4 years, Russell Westbrook will be about 32 years old. and in 4 years, D'Angelo Russell will be 24. So it's like, why would I want? I'd rather go for the long haul, and I'd rather just take my time and build. You know, so like I said, man, subscribe to my channel. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'm gonna do some more comparisons later on. So y'all stay safe out there.